There's this idea that Christmas is supposed to be magical, joyful, full of excitement and warmth. But for many people, the holiday season brings something very different. Pressure, expectations, emotional overload, financial stress, and a to-do list that feels endless. Decorate the house, buy the gifts, cook the meals, prepare the guest room, host the gatherings, attend the gatherings, spend money, so much money. Some people love it, but others? They feel tired before December even begins. Today, let's talk about the psychology behind people who feel overwhelmed, anxious, or even quietly resentful of the Christmas checklist. Not to say it's right or wrong, but to understand why the holiday season can feel heavy for some hearts, while it feels joyful for others. For many people, Christmas triggers performance pressure. It stops being a celebration and becomes a test of being a good host, a good parent, a good friend, a good partner, a good human. Suddenly, the holiday becomes a checklist. Is the house decorated enough? Are the gifts meaningful enough? Is the food special enough? Am I doing what everyone expects? This pressure doesn't come from the holiday itself. It comes from society's idea of what Christmas should look like. And that idea exhausts people who already carry too much on their shoulders. There's also emotional fatigue involved. The holiday season reminds people of family dynamics, unresolved tensions, financial limitations, or loneliness. It's a season that demands emotional engagement, right when many people feel most emotionally drained. Being around others can be beautiful, but for introverted or highly sensitive people, it's a lot. The noise, the conversations, the constant movement, the need to smile and be present. It wears them out. So while others feel festive, some feel overwhelmed because the holiday asks more of their emotional energy than they have to give. There's also the financial pressure. Christmas can be expensive, not just the gifts, but the food, decorations, outfits, events, travel. Some people spend more in December than in the previous 3 months combined. For people who are financially cautious, this season doesn't feel joyful. It feels stressful. It makes them worry about January, about bills, about debt, about expectations they can't meet. The exhaustion isn't about Christmas itself. It's about the cost of participating in the version of Christmas society has created. Some people feel overwhelmed because Christmas disrupts their routine. Their peaceful, predictable daily life suddenly becomes chaotic. More errands, more tasks, more people, more noise. For people who rely on routine to stay grounded, this disruption makes them feel unbalanced. They miss their quiet mornings. They miss their normal rhythm. They miss the simplicity of everyday life. So the holiday, instead of feeling joyful, feels like too much. There's another layer, emotional expectation. Christmas carries the unspoken belief that we must be happy, that we must enjoy it, that we must be grateful, social, festive, positive. And when someone doesn't feel that way, they feel guilty. They wonder, what's wrong with me? Why don't I feel excited? Why am I more stressed than happy? But nothing is wrong with them. They're simply human. And not every heart reacts to the same season in the same way. The quiet truth is this. Some people love Christmas because it gives them connection, experience, excitement. Some people struggle with Christmas because it gives them pressure, noise, and responsibility. Both experiences are valid. Both are human. Feeling tired doesn't mean you hate the holiday. It doesn't mean you're failing. It simply means your mind and heart are telling you that your capacity is limited, and that's okay. You're allowed to enjoy Christmas in your own way, softly, quietly, simply, without the pressure to meet everyone else's expectations. The heart feels lighter when we stop trying to perform joy and start allowing ourselves to experience the season in the way that feels honest. Speech balloon, do you feel this way too? Do Christmas lists, expectations, gatherings, and spending make you feel tired instead of excited? If this resonates with you, you're welcome to share your thoughts in the comments. Your story might remind someone else that feeling this way doesn't make them ungrateful. It makes them human. And always remember, you're not required to love Christmas loudly. Your quiet version of joy is just as real, just as meaningful, and just as enough.